Reddit is legally cooked by Legal Mindset channel, so don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let's watch it.
Reddit is absolutely legally cooked. We're going to get into a bombshell leak that will change everything today on The Legal Mindset, where we teach you to be your own judge. All right, so we've been going through the case of Ethan Klein versus the orbiters of Hassan, including the Reddit mods. And in that, we've been looking at what's going on with them and also their legal liability. And we now have a leak, something that was brought to my attention and something that, as far as I know, nobody else may know about this, although...
Yeah, I had no idea. In this sense, up until what I know Reddit, like the creators behind the communities, they're all, very stupid, but it's not like they are Reddit itself. So I never thought that they were a problem as well. Maybe I'm kind of outdated related to maybe I'm not that well informed about Reddit at all, but this seems to be like an update, a very good update for me. So I think this will be even more useful to this video will be even more informative for me than will be to probably many of you guys out there Reddit users. But yeah, let's keep watching.
Ethan Klein will soon be very, very, very aware of this, and I'm sure his lawyers are going to be very, very interested in this because it blows wide open this case. Once again, Ethan Klein suing for copyright infringement, and he has massive power behind that lawsuit because the damages are in the hundreds of thousands of dollars, potentially millions, right? If you look at scope of damages from all of these creators, leeching revenue, leeching potential sponsorships, etc., taking his content wholesale, he's got massive, massive liability. There's even potential punitive damages based on the intent, right? Based on the fact that these people had malicious intent to steal his content. So looking at that, we had Reddit mods that were in this case, right? Because we obviously know Casey Tron, Denims, Frogan, all of these casted characters are liable, but the Reddit mods are a big part of this. This is, by the way, totally not AI and totally an accurate photo of a Reddit moderator. I think it's very much real to life.
Yeah,
but
totally
the Reddit moderators were hoping to hide. They were hoping to cower beyond their, behind their internet anonymity, right? They have power in the fact that they are anonymous and that nobody knows them and they can reach out and say things and do whatever. But now they're being exposed. Now they're being called out and they are terrified. They're absolutely scared that they're going to be exposed in this, and they filed a motion of 700 pages trying to hide from responsibility. Well, that's not going to happen. Their identity is going to come out. And one thing that's been coming out is who these people are exactly. And the big news is that beyond all comprehension, we now have proof that Reddit is directly tied to these moderators which are going to be sued. So let's go into here to this. So these are screenshots that were forwarded to me.
Now it makes a lot of sense. Now it will make a lot of sense. And that's why, I see. Now and it makes total sense. It's exactly what I was saying before. I thought that the Reddit itself, it was something totally differently, like totally independent, totally different than the actual, community moderators and etc. from each community. Because like 90% or maybe all the 100% of them there are all from the wrong side. And we know all the stupid things that they have been doing there for years. But I always thought, this is because they created their own communities, like they are responsible for those and etc. But like it is a free space, so if I disagree, I can just create my own community and have my own moderators and etc. So now I understand. Now I understand how things are. Like Reddit itself is from the wrong side. I had no idea because I don't understand too much Reddit. And I'm not a user myself as for example, as 4chan too. I don't use this too, so I have not much idea. For just to try to figure out how it works, to maybe bring some more fun stuff for us to react to here, but I still have too much difficulties there. I just find that too much weird to use at all. But yeah, to be honest, I'm not trying that much. I don't try using that since like last video I did there. That was my only video I did, like my first full channel experience here. Yeah, I haven't tried that anymore, but I will try again later. Reddit seems more easy to use than this one, but thing is that you have to know where exactly you want to go if you want to make use of Reddit best. It's what I think. It's what I feel using that, you know. I think it's the same for 4chan, but 4chan is just way too much complicated version of Reddit, it seems.
Now you have one of these individuals here, one of these mods, nicknamed Roman P, who's listed in the lawsuit, right? So we're going to look at these text messages or these screenshots, which were sent over to me before they were deleted, right? Because once again, they were going back and deleting and sweeping these things up. But now we've got conclusive proof here that kind of nails them in here. So them saying, so he thinks he could sue Asmon and XQC, but he doesn't want to sue them. Why? Surely the reaction videos stole more views from him. Is this kind of admission he doesn't care about any potential financial damage, only about his personal beef? And then someone responds, did you know you're mentioned in the lawsuit? Just clicked on the first one, skimmed around it, and saw Roman P. So this moderator, this is the head moderator of this subreddit, is named. And they go, oh my God, thank you for telling me. This is the funniest shit ever. I can't believe this. Well, guess what? Guess what? It's not going to be funny for them for very long. It's funny for me. It's hilarious for me. Then you've got them over here saying, I can't believe you're outing yourself like this. Classic mistake of criminals returning to the scene of the crime. So, you know, Roman P says, cat's out of the bag. Now the real fun begins. So they're pretending they're going to have fun here now that they're named in this lawsuit. This is going to be fun for them. Certainly this is not going to be fun. We're going to see why. Next. You see here some cast of characters, including a very well-known Hassan Orbiter and Stan here, who's saying, we're going to build a shield wall for you. Roman P thanking this questionable individual, who is definitely a separate person and not me on just another one of my sock puppet accounts. Well, if that was actually the case and you were this individual, that would be even worse for Reddit because it'd have some negligent hirings, all sorts of other stuff going on if that was the case. But once again, associating with some questionable characters and then going even further, showing the lawsuit, showing exactly where they are named. So highlighting that.
Yeah, the problem with all of this is it's already written here, like judge. And I've been talking a lot about how judges are a huge, like, are a major problem of United States. Like, it seriously, and I think Elon himself did a post regarding judges today. Or it was yesterday, I don't remember. I checked it today, so for me it was today. I don't know. About, you know, punishing evil judges and all the stuff that I say very often here. We have to start addressing them and the problem of judges because it's really important and it makes it like the most difference in all that we can think of. So the problem is that all of this will be handled to a judge to decide. And, you know, judges and all of this bullshit that I always say here, and will probably do in nothing. Nothing will probably happen. And, like, yeah, it's like the Brazilian experience. But yeah. Let's continue.
User use/Roman P, which is there amongst other like
still have faith,
underscore right Salamander and H3 Snark mod team. So they're clearly named in the lawsuit, right? Clearly named in the lawsuit. But here is the real bombshell, folks. Here is the thing that blows this case wide open and can lead to the absolute destruction of Reddit. This could be enough to tear Reddit down, the whole institution, if Ethan decides to pursue it aggressively, which, you know, he has no reason not to at this point. Let's flip over here. You have an admission, a 100% confession right here. They're saying concern level for you. This whole thing is so odd. Roman P, once again, the head moderator, saying not concerned at all, balancing working at Reddit and being the head moderator for H3 Snark has kind of been stressful, though. We have a confession right in front of everybody, in front of God and everybody, that the head moderator is a Reddit employee, is working at Reddit. This person, which has civil liability now and potential, and once again, once we dig, there may be criminal stuff that comes out, who knows, right? They are on the hook for this. And they have put Reddit in a horrible position, particularly because we had the separate filing disclosure where we had Reddit admins offering us free subscriptions to privacy software to remove our PII from the internet in case we're doxxed and harassed. So this is called scrubbing evidence. They're deleting evidence, spoliation of evidence. This is potentially criminal, even. And we want to know, is this the admin, Roman P, the employee of Reddit, that was offering the PII software? Are there others involved? These are all things that Ethan Klein can now dig into freely. His lawyers and Ethan Klein's infinite money glitch can go out there and dig into this and figure this out. And in case you guys need to understand the legal concept here, because of course, we're on the legal mindset. We are always both educational and entertaining, which is why, by the way, this is a fast facts video, the quick and dirty version of the latest in legal news. Make sure you like the video and leave a comment below if you like this type of content and you like us exposing giant leaks like this. So let's get into this. Vicarious liability, what does that mean? And of course, I'm very familiar with this as a corporate attorney. I still am a practicing corporate attorney. Employers are responsible for the harmful actions of employees, even if not directly at fault. So this is one of the reasons why in the recent times, people should be firing dangerous employees, because a dangerous employee, let's say you're a violent employee or a crazy employee, you don't want those employees around because of vicarious liability, because
it's complicated. Like, anyone can have such like a stupid employees at their companies, and they just, like they work on a customer service support or whatever, and they have like data that can dox a lot of people in the guy has like unrestricted access to it. It's so freaking crazy. Like they can just dox everyone and like nothing happens with him. For me, it's just my opinion here, okay? For me, the ones who work in such positions, if it's proven that they were the ones responsible to leaking this, they should like get an entire life on jail. Like, it's not because of like committing crimes worth of like a death penalty or like life in prison. But it's because the number of the people affected is just too huge. And these informations are too much crucial for their safety online. This is too much important for someone just walk free without nothing happen with them. We've seen this happen more and more and more often. This has to stop. People don't trust like corpus like for much time already to give them their data. We are being forced to give us their data anyway, regardless of we wanting it or not. After all, this is what being forced means. And not only that, but we see a decline, an actual decline in your security online, like in the security of our data. By these companies. It's amazing that they are even more and more forcefully want us to share our private information, and our online security with these corpus, just so they leak, or quote unquote leak, because I still believe most of them just sell right away your data to others, and like nothing happens, and they are okay, nothing ever happens. This has to be something highly punishable, like for life in prison or even death sentence. It's my opinion, okay? It's too much irresponsibility. It's just too much easy to do whatever they do and just like, oh, you're gonna get 5 years of jail for that. Like, no. Because if you do such a thing, you'll be encouraging everyone, each one of these employees, each one of these, like, many different corpus that we have out there that we depend on the services, social medias and etc., to leak our data out there, and boom, everyone is screwed. Like, there's like all of our lives is online nowadays. Crucial information, like financial information as well, everything is online, and we are forced to give all this info to them just so they leak so easily and nothing happens with them. No freaking way, man. No freaking way. We have to change the laws, like, for have very severe, harsh punishments for people that do the such like this, and some kind of more harsh punishments to corpos that do such leaks as well. They also need to be held responsible for all of this, because it's way too much simple to say, "Oh, I'm sorry, your data has been leaked. I'm really sorry. Now give me your data, because I still will be forcing you to give me it anyway, because it doesn't matter what you want. For you, in order to keep using your service, even with leaking your data, you still have to give me more and more, This has to stop. This has to end. How? I have no idea, but we need to start pushing that. We need to start forcing that, or nothing will ever happen, because governments doesn't freaking care. Not only they don't care, but they enforce all of this bullshit.
You can be responsible for the actions of those employees. If they go out and do something crazy, you might be on the line for them. Just like this.
Yep.
Exactly like this. If you have an unhinged Reddit mod, which once again is a massive, massive risk, if it's somebody like this, you've got to fire them. You've got to get rid of them, because they've now endangered your entire company. All of Reddit is at stake because of what they've done. They're completely open to discovery. They're completely open to liability. And because of this proof that they provided that software, they're going to be on the line for potentially a massive amount. And once again, getting that liability and discovery could destroy Reddit as a company. But what do you guys think about this? Do you guys think Reddit is going to go down? Would you like to see Reddit go down? I want to know what you think in the comments below, and I will catch you on the next one.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Before we go any further, I want to take this brief moment here to thank all of you, my patrons, for the incredible support to my work here on YouTube, and especially my three-tailed fox tier members, Wolony Wolf, Heath Rowell, Fenny Sylvy, Zalost, Tayashi, and Zaela Zhezzaia. Thank you very, very much. You guys are amazing. Also, thanks to all of you who supported me through Ko-Fi or Tron. Thank you very, very much. You can support this channel live and grow with just $5 a month and gain access to many perks. This is less than a burrito. Check out my Patreon. Link is in the description below. Yeah, I don't know. I would like for this corpus to change, to be better, to, not make our lives even more dangerous and difficult than they should be. I wanted that they were more responsible, more in favor of free speech, that everyone could, just say what they want. As long as you are not, you're not saying that you're gonna, unalive someone or something like that, and they don't just cease to exist, because when you start shutting down companies like this, you stop having competition, and we don't have too much competition for all these socials already. So taking them down will make the monopolies even more stronger, It's complicated. It's really complicated. But of course, I still prefer for them to cease to exist if none of these things change. If they don't become actually a good corpo at all. I still wanna know what Elon is gonna talk about. Let's see now how honest he is. I wanna know what Elon is gonna talk about the the problems with customer service on X, that people are being scammed and losing their accounts It's not even being scammed because it's not really their responsibility. They didn't click it in any strange links. They activated the 2FA and all of this stuff. And even so, they are losing their accounts. Like, I want to see what Elon is going to talk about that. It's interesting. The guy is always saying a lot of, it's always virtuous silently, a lot of, like, important stuff. I would not, like, say that he's not. But of course, because of his shady interests and all, like, and financial interests as well. But what about fixing these problems on X first? Make X an example to the others about not leaking people data, of not letting people be doxed online, like Madame Savvy was, for example, and I think Roosevelt Moo also was. Yeah, just for starters. Yeah, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Check the links below, Patreon, Discord, Ko-Fi, and Sean. Support me so I can get the fuck out of this terrible, devilish, communist country of mine. And I will see you all guys in the next one. Bye. And that's it for today, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. じゃあ、またね